It's the People's Minister of Information, J.R. Valray of BlackNewWorldMedia.com, and we behind the scenes of Vampire in Oakland. Stay tuned.
Coming to the stage, first up is my dude from Oakland, California. Tours all over the country. Just got off the road with Mike Epps, one of the funniest dudes on the planet. Y'all put your hands together right now. Put your hands together right now. Give it up for my man, Mario Hodge.
LA, what's up? How y'all doing? Man, I ain't never did comedy cold. it's cold up in here, y'all. We need to pass the collection plate so they can turn PG&E on. Yeah, man, it's cold, man. It's so cold out here. It's cold out here and windy that I took an Uber today and there was a bird inside the Uber with me. Like, we shared the ride together. He didn't want to fly in this cold weather. I said, wow, man, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. Yeah, man, it's cold. I'll tell you, I stay in Oakland. It's hood in Oakland. It's hood out here, too, but it's really hood in Oakland, man. Like it's cold. Right now, it's cold. I ordered a jacket, a puff jacket offline off Old Navy. And the UPS man so ghetto, this dude came deliver my jacket with it on. He said, it's too cold, man. He made me sign for a used jacket. I was so mad, man. Man.
What you was just watching was Mario Hodge, the legendary comedian from Oakland, California, on stage live, but we got him in the studio with us. What's up with you, brother?
Man, just chilling, man. Glad to be here.
Okay, you had your COVID test. You sitting a little close to me, brother. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm good, man. I'm waiting for the vaccine. I'm only gonna take that vaccine if it's made by Welch's.
Legendary comedian in the town. Y'all might have heard of Mark Curry right down the line. Mario Hodge. After Mark Curry stepped off the scene, Mario Hodge took the crown up. He now is the Mike Tyson of comedy right here in Oakland. What's up with you, man?
Oh man, listen, man. This like you said, Mark Curry. I can't forget about Linnell.
Linnell too.
The queen.
Yeah, she's the queen. Y'all remember her from Soul Beat?
Yes, sir. So I got blessings from Mark and Linnell. So I'm just trying to take it on a different level during these different times. So I'm just grinding out there, man. I'm loving being a part of this movie. It's gonna be a great movie, Oakland. Y'all better be ready.
But before we go into Vampire in Oakland, I want to talk a little bit about your comedy and your comedy history. So, I mean, a lot of greats didn't touch the Bay Area. You didn't have people like Richard Pryor came through here and spent a lot of time out here. Mm-hmm. You have Linnell. You have a lot of people that's great writers of comedy like Cecil Brown. Mm-hmm. What was your inspiration for comedy and who inspired your line of comedy? Are you the Richard Pryor line or are you the Bill Cosby line?
I'm the Richard Pryor line.
Okay.
I'm no filter.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I have respect for Bill. I have great respect for Bill. I think you should be able to do both. You should be able to do Bill comedy and you should be able to do, but stick to what you're great at. I'm great at the Richard Pryor kind of comedy. So that influenced me, but what's funny is what my biggest influence is actually my mother. My mother was like off the chain. You know what I'm saying? Like she was the comedian in the household.
When you was getting smashed on or just outright?
Just outright. My mother would come we out having breakfast and she would talk about my nose. You know what I'm saying? And I was the baby of the family. You know what I'm saying? And I would go, I'd cry, and she'd be like, I don't care about that. You gotta learn. You know what I'm saying? Hey. So it comes from family, like really,
So you were involved in this Pharaoh Powell film, Vampire in Oakland. Tell us a little bit about Vampire in Oakland and you the star character. Tell us a little bit about how you got into that and how did you feel, how did you know that was going to be you? How did you say, no, I want that character?
Man, Pharaoh posted it on Facebook. I'm scrolling on my phone and I just believe whatever's, what God had for you is for you and you're going to stumble upon it. And I just hit him. I saw him posted, and I'm like, man, Pharaoh, I gotta be in this. I'm Oakland. You know what I'm saying? It's called Vampire in Oakland. I gotta be a part of this. Right. And he contacted me back and said, I got you. And I just felt that I felt the role, even the cover of the book, the guy kind of look bald headed, kind of, look sexy and good. That's me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I gotta get this role, and he's just a good brother, man, and just we both blessed, and he, I say instead of asking for a blessing, be the blessing. Pharaoh was the blessing. He blessed me, and now I'm got the lead role in this movie, and I'm happy about it.
So without giving us too much, tell us a little bit about the film.
Man, it's Oakland. It's say Oakland, Vampire in Oakland. We giving you that Oakland feel. It's not gonna be. It's in the streets of Oakland. Our background, everything that we shoot is in Oakland. It's not in Berkeley. It's not in San Leandro. It's not in Hayward. This is called Vampire in Oakland.
So it ain't like Black Panther movie.
No.
Yeah, where you be like, that ain't in Oakland.
right.
It's not like that.
You ain't finna. No. We actually in places that you gonna know as Oakland is. It's 100% organic, Oakland.
Well, tell us about your character. What did it take for you to get into character? And are you a method actor?
It's basically just me being me. You know what I'm saying? Me, it's a gangster character, a gangster vampire. Like, he don't care. He, like he's Oakland. Like hardcore. So I come from the streets. I'm just not no fake. This is me. Pharaoh said, "Be you. I don't need you to be something that you're not." So my acting, this is my first real big acting role. So I just being who I am, what I was born in, streets of Oakland, East Oakland. I love all Oakland, but at this acting here is just like, man, you just got to see it, man. I just feel so good about it. Feel so great about it. I think it's gonna take off and just be a great monument for Oakland.
No, though, I gotta give y'all some insight about Oakland, man. If you ain't never been there, but it's like one of the #1 cities for robbery. #1 cities for robbery in the United States. I think it's the number 2. I think number 2, #1 when I last looked it up. But anybody will rob you in Oakland. Anybody will rob you in Oakland, so you got to be careful, man. This woman came up to me and robbed me, and I had my son with me, and she had some stilettos on. She had a pencil skirt on, a nice blouse, and she had a pink ski mask on. This how I knew she was ghetto, because she had her fake eyelashes glued on the outside of her ski mask. She said, "Break yourself, sucker, right now." I said, "Please, lady, don't kill me. I got kids." She says, "I know, fool. We got kids together." This ended up being my own baby mama, man. I was so mad.
Did you become the character, or were you working on the character? And I'm talking about behind the scenes and you being an actor. Like, did you become dude on the scene and just manifest that the whole time you on the set?
Yes, man. I stayed in my character. I'm a little goofy. You know what I'm saying? But just because of my background, me being a comedian, having in the background we laughing and having a good time. But when it's time to shoot, I'm that vampire. I'm finna bite you. I'm finna grab you. I'm finna slap you up. I'm finna East Oakland. You know what I'm saying? Right. I might steal a car, go in your pockets, rob you, do something. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But it's grimy.
So it's an East Oakland vampire.
East Oakland vampire.
Well, let's go to this clip and let's check them out. Vampires in Oakland. We here with the comedian Mario Hodge. Y'all stay tuned. He coming back with us.
I already told you I met a couple of them. The one that turned me into what I am.
The one that made you didn't teach you the ways?
Oh, that fool tried to kill me, so I killed him.
Oh. So you were an accident.
Oh, why you say it like that? We both vampires.
We back. It's the People's Minister of Information, J.R. Valray, Black New World Media. And we here with Mario Hodge, the legendary comedian and the star of Vampire in Oakland, the new movie. Mario, they just saw a clip. Where can people catch you on stage? What are you doing right now, comedian-wise?
Yeah, I've been blessed. Even though this is like a shutdown, we've been able to tour. I've been on a tour with Faison Love, Big Worm from Friday.
Okay.
So we've been to Atlanta. We're on our way to Dallas. Now, Arlington, Texas, at the Improv. So I've been staying busy, man. I just believe that that you can grind through this. You don't let this COVID thing slow you down.
So you do like real national tours. You don't just be on like the East Oakland, Berkeley.
No. I'm actually
Sacramento tours.
We in places where you got 400 to 500 people coming in and seeing the show, having a great day. They mask up, they social distancing, but we out there having a good time, man. And I'm putting Oakland on the map. I'm never gonna stop grinding. Thanks to again Linnell Mark Curry. So they paid the way for me. So I'm gonna keep it going and open the door for somebody else.
That's what's up. How can people stay in touch with you? What's your social media line, and when is the movie coming out?
Follow me, a comedian Mario Dion Hodge. That's Facebook, Instagram is Mario Hodge Comedy. You can catch me touring all over. The movie itself, we got to talk to the director of the movie because we still working on it. We're gonna add some more stuff. We wanted to make it Oakland. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
people out in Baltimore, Boston, New York, and see what we got going on out here in the Bay Area in Oakland. So yeah, that's basically it, man. It's just like we just got to keep grinding, doing our thing.
Mario Hodge, ladies and gentlemen, the star of Vampire in Oakland.
I asked you nicely.
I got something for you.
I'm your queen now.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Pharaoh, and I'm here with one of the stars of the new movie, Vampire in Oakland. He's an artist. He's an all-around great guy, actor and everything. Tell the folks who you are.
How you guys doing? My name is Mr. McReen. I'm a Bay Area artist. Very happy and blessed to be working with Pharaoh, man. I heard so many good things about this guy, man, and he's a good, humble dude, man. Good, humble spirit, man, and I love to work with them type of people.
Hey, the pleasure is all
No,
mine.
man, thank you for the opportunity.
Right now, we're going to go into a little clip from Vampire in Oakland,
Yes, sir.
and we'll be right back after this.
Well, thank you anyway. What's your name?
I'm Jay.
Well, Jay, are you some type of vampire?
Yeah, something like that. Is that a problem?
No, it's not a problem. Everybody got something that they into. Whatever you are, we just gonna keep that on the under. But you got a friend now.
Hey, and we're back. Man, let me tell you something. Y'all not going to be disappointed in this movie. You really did your thing in that. You've also been doing a lot of other acting and stuff like that. Tell us a little bit about it.
I was on a series called Evil.
I need a role on that.
You got it, man. You got it. I was a twin brother. I was a cop, and a twin brother's name Officer Keenan and his brother Kevin. So one was a bad cop, and his brother was a street dude. It was pretty good. I actually had
They
a lot
used
of fun.
some technology and stuff like that. It had you on the screen going
I
against
did,
yourself at the
and
same
just for the record, I did all my stunts. I didn't have no stunt double. I did all my stunts. So yeah, it was pretty cool.
You like Tom Cruise of the time. So hey, if y'all want to check that out, you can go on YouTube. It's a web series. It's called Evolve. It's put together by my boy, the legendary Hooker Boy. Shout out to Hooker Boy. You really did the thing in that, and I was seeing it and everything. You reached out to me, and I was about to reach out to you.
See
You
how
reached out to
universe
me,
work?
and I was like, man, I got this movie coming, Vampire in Oakland. And before I could finish, he was like, I'm there.
Yeah.
And so we did that. Now, on top of you getting ready to win an Oscar, you first made your name in the town as a music artist.
Yes, sir.
Tell us a little bit about that and how you got started.
I got started, to be honest with you, I got started doing music in church, playing the drums. You know, my mom and my dad install God in me early, beat God in me early, but
hey, I know the feeling.
But yeah, so music always been there and been a part of me. So it was something that I really enjoy doing and something that I just love to do.
So if someone want to support your music or anything like that, where can they go? Tell them where to find you.
You can find me on all social media outlets at Macreem Music, MacReemMusic. And just check out, I got a lot of stuff up there. Some is a little bit street side, and a lot of it is more mind conscious, because we just here to better our community at these times right now with COVID and the things that's going on in music and as well as the world. We just want to bring something a little bit more positive this time. So I got a project coming out. It's called West Coast Offense with my homeboy Big Twan. And
be looking for shout out to Big Twan.
Shout out to Big Twan, yeah. Dirty Don and the Marvelous and the whole U.S. Ultimate Status Apparel, man. And just the whole team. And shout out to Pharaoh Films too, because he part of it.
Hey. And also, you got a soundtrack coming to the movie, right?
Yes, indeed.
Tell us about that.
I have a song called The Intro on the soundtrack featuring me, Don P himself, Big Twan, and my other guy named Dirty Don. It's a fire track, man. It's called The Intro. So we just some demons on the loose.
Hey, we're going to be on the lookout. Once again, this is Macreem, one of the stars of the film, Vampire in Oakland. It'll be coming soon. Make sure you check that out. Go follow him on the Instagram. Check out his music. Great artist and a great guy. Thank you for becoming being a part of everything.
Thank you. Humbly blessed. Thank you, Pharaoh.
Hey, I'm Pharaoh, and we'll be right back after this.
Peace.
Hey, look at this video. This is who I need you to take down.
I've seen this video already.
So what's next?
That's what I was gonna ask you. See, Vino shot that dude hella times.
Because he was wearing a vest?
No, he wasn't. He wasn't wearing no vest. I seen that video. He got shot all them times. He wasn't wearing nothing.
Here with Stewart, the executive producer of the movie Vampires in Oakland. What's up with you, bro?
Oh, ain't nothing, man. I'm just chilling, man. We're trying to make this movie thing happen,
So I know you have a history in the music business. How is the music business any different from the movie business? Is there a difference, or is it pretty much the same when you're doing it independently?
I think that the movie business has more, it just has more parts to it. You know what I mean? You're dealing with camera operators, you're dealing with actors. You have several actors opposed to the music. You just get the music, and then you just have an artist. You know what I mean? So that's the difference. That's been my experience from dealing with films. It just has more parts to it.
Do you have a favorite? Is it one over the other?
No, I guess it just depends on the finishing product. It just depends on once the product is finished, either it's a go and it's a good product, or it's not. That's my whole thing. But all of it is the same. It's all art. You know what I mean?
So what have you been doing with the music business for people that don't know your history? Can you tell them a little bit about what you've been involved in?
I haven't done anything in a while, but I had some. I did some stuff in the '90s, close to around the millennium, and I dropped a few albums, but it didn't really, it was called the Powder Boy compilation, and it was the I think it was the West Side Project. Big L. I dropped a few albums, and everything just kind of died out because everything was a switch, everything from the hard copies to now everything is online. So, so I kind of took a break, and I still been working, but I just haven't really been releasing nothing.
So that hurt you when the music business died and went into streaming. That hurt you.
Well, it kind of hurt, but then not necessarily really hurt, but I think it was just a switch. I had to get used to doing things differently. You know what I mean? So it just so happened that Pharaoh called me, and he just gave me up on this film game. You know what I mean? And he kind of like gave me a peek into what it was like. And so I was like, man, you know, I just, you know, after talking to him, I just decided to try my hand with film. So everything, you know, so far so good. I'm feeling real good about it, you know.
What made you pick this script right here? What made you say Vampires in Oakland, that's the one? I don't want, you know, to do this film over here. I want to do this film.
Well, you know, really be honest with you, man, it seemed like everything Pharaoh touched, man, it just go, I mean, it just go to the top. So it got to the point, man, whatever he want to do, man, I'm with it, you know. And that's just how it's been, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, he told me about it. I said, man, just, you know, whatever you want to do, I'm standing behind you 100%, you know. And that's how it's been, man. Everything that when he brought me and everything he told me it was gonna be, and he told me that it was good. You know what I mean? All the positive things that he told me, and it's always been like that. Cause me and Pharaoh, we didn't just meet on the films. You know, Pharaoh was always a promoter. He'd been promoting for like years. So ever since that I met him, it's everything. He always been a man of his word. You know what I mean?
We're talking about Pharaoh Powell. He is the writer of the book as well as the film Vampire in Oakland.
Right. So, you know, like I say, man, you know, I've been knowing him for about 2.5 decades, and it seemed like everything that we ever done, it always turned out good. So, like,
What excited you about this script right here? I mean, you could have picked any script. What excited you about this? And this is different. Vampires in Oakland?
You know, one of the things that excited me about this is that it's a sci-fi. It's something a little different, you know, but sci-fis, they have it's a thing about sci-fis. Mm-hmm. You know, it seemed like a lot of people, you know, as far as from the economical side of a sci-fi, for whatever reason, sci-fi seem to always do good. You know what I mean? So I was really excited that he was even able to even pull off something like a sci-fi. You know what I mean? As far as even just not only writing it, but actually, you know, actually putting it together. So that's one of the things, that's one of the main things that excited me about this film. You know what I mean? And wanted me to get behind it.
Let's check out the trailer.
I asked you nicely.
I got some.
I'm your queen now.
We back with Steve Stewart, the executive producer of the movie Vampire in Oakland that is set to come out. Steve, they just saw the trailer. What else you got going? I heard that you were working on some stuff yourself. You got a script you working on?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that. I have a script. We have another script that I wrote, and me and Pharaoh, you know, we're gonna produce it together. I'm planning on, you know, him and I producing it. It's called The Probation Period. You know, it should be out maybe like around about, we're probably gonna start filming like maybe like around about, maybe, I would say like maybe like around February of 2021.
What's it about?
It's about a young man who's well liked, and you know, and he graduated from college, and all of a sudden he run into some issues with his professor. I mean, with his supervisor of his job. He run into some problems, and he just seemed like everything just started to seem. It seemed like it just started going downhill. Nobody, you know, he was having problems. Seemed like the supervisor didn't like him, but you know, and but I'm not gonna tell the whole film, but in the middle of the film, all of a sudden things begin to turn around. You know what I mean? Just turn itself around until it's just a really big surprise that he was in for towards the end of the movie. You know what I mean? Everything turns around and everything turns out to just be, it turns itself around, and you know, everything wasn't as bad, nowhere as near as bad as what he thought it was. So that's the generalization of it. Yeah,
so when an actor or actress learns their lines, do they have to learn them for the whole movie, or do they need to learn them for these next few scenes coming up that we recording for in this next week or two?
Well, you know what I like to do? It depends on the actor, you know, because sometimes, you know, you have some actors and then, you know, and actresses, sometimes they might have other things going on. They might have jobs, families, you know, so I like to be flexible towards that. Like, you know, some other ones, they might pick it up and they might not have so much to do as other ones. So, you know what I mean? So I like to be flexible. I don't really just like to, you know, put a lot on them and just say, hey, I need this done by this or this. Because if they come back and they might say, okay, I couldn't do that because I couldn't find a babysitter, or I couldn't find, I'm going to school, I'm going to work, or whatever. Okay, you know, so I like to be flexible. You know, so, you know, so that's the reason why I can't really just say or give a definite time on how long it's going to take. You know what I mean?
Steve Stewart, ladies and gentlemen, Vampires in Oakland. He is the executive producer, and it's coming. Y'all stay tuned to a streaming service near you.
And we're back with another one of the stars of the movie Vampire in Oakland. And this brother, let me tell you something, is one of the hardest working men in show business. The one and only Don P.
What's up, P?
What's up, man? Thanks for coming through.
Of course,
man.
brother. Of course, brother. Of course.
Tell the people a little bit about yourself.
What's up, everybody? I'm Don P. I'm from Oakland, California. I love making music and I love making movies.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of movies, right now we're going to go into a little clip of the movie showing the people you doing your thing.
Yeah.
How are you?
Good. Hey.
This is my friend Jay.
Hello. I'm Catherine's Aunt Belda.
Auntie, you look so young though.
My mama was having kids when her oldest kids was in their 20s.
Well, now that y'all got acquainted, I need to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Yeah, I got nieces and nephews older than me. So, you're not human.
What? Lady, you tripping.
And that was the one and only Don P. in a little clip from the upcoming movie, Vampire in Oakland. Like I told the people earlier, you're one of the hardest working men in show business. Tell the people some of the things you got going on out here.
Working, you know, every day to just push the hip hop culture forward here in the Bay Area.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of my huge things that I'm really into. Like, that's one of my targets and one of my goals to just help push the culture forward.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been making music for some years, you know what I'm saying? I have albums out right now. You can go check them out. I just dropped a new project called the Ice Cold Six Pack. Got a dope song on there with my homie Keep the Sneak.
Shout out to King.
Yeah, shouts out to
Legendary representative.
Yeah, I Get Dope, so y'all go check that out. That just dropped. And I host a radio show called Hyphy Juice Radio.
Make sure y'all check that out.
Yeah, every Monday night from 7 to 8 p.m. I'm on the radio playing Bay Area music and, you know, reviewing people's videos and stuff like that. And, you know, like I said, just pushing the culture forward and promoting and helping other artists get heard and get seen and get this Bay Area thing popping.
So you work with some of the most legendary artists out there. Can you give us a little brief rundown of some of the legends that you work with and becoming a legend yourself?
I mean, shoot, my story's still being written, so, you know what I mean, y'all keep an eye on me. But, yeah, I had the pleasure to work with some pretty dope people like E40, you know what I mean? I got a dope record with him called Gorilla Milk. That's out. I worked with Keisha Cole. I wrote some stuff, you know, with her. I worked with Tony with Dwayne Wiggins. We got a song out right now called So Good, music video that's out, so y'all can go check that out.
Shout out to them.
Yeah,
all Bay Area frontline representatives.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Now, you tell us a little bit about your role in Vampire in Oakland.
Well, I'm having so much fun with this role. I'm playing Jay, straight East Oakland, legendary vampire, you know what I'm saying? I'm tight with Nat, me and Nat, you know what I mean? Me and Nat, we roll dogs like that, and things get a little sticky in Oakland, you know what I mean? In the vampire mob, we gotta come out and do our thing, man. But y'all gonna have to watch the movie.
Y'all gotta watch the movie, man.
Y'all gotta watch the movie to find out what really happened,
man. This is a real Oakland story plus vampires.
Come on, so y'all check it out. But I play Jay, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, check for me in that.
And you also putting together the soundtrack too, right?
Absolutely, we working hard right now with a lot of great, talented artists here in the Bay Area to put together like it's just pure slaps, man. Because this movie, you know what I mean. Shouts out to you though, too, P. I mean, for putting this together, you know what I mean, and tapping in with all these legendary like Bay Area people and people who've been really grinding, you know what I'm saying. So you put this dope core of people together, and including me, so I appreciate that. But you know, this movie and this project deserves a really, really dope soundtrack. So we're gonna bring that heat. So yeah, the vibe, yeah, for sure.
Cool. And tell the people where they can find you at.
Man, in the street, no, I'm just but make sure you go follow me on Instagram, Don P Official. Follow me on TikTok at Don P. Yeah, man, shoot. I mean, that's what's up right there.
All right, and right now we're gonna go into another little clip of the movie. Thank you for coming through.
Thank you, P.
Once again, everybody, the legendary Don P.
Yay.
Actor, artist, all around great human being.
God bless the Bay Area.
So thank you for everything. We're going to another clip. My boy Don P. from Vampire in Oakland.
We are back. I'm the Minister of Information, JR, and we are here with Harold Coleman. He is the producer of the score for the movie Vampires in Oakland that is set to drop. I hear that you got some other scripts that you're working on, man, and that some other movies that you're working on producing the score. Tell us a little bit about what movie and what you're doing.
Okay, well, we got another one by the name of All the Love. I did pretty much the same thing I'm doing for Vampires in Oakland. Same thing, produce the music and put it towards the movie and stuff. And same exact thing.
I asked you nicely.
I got something for you.
I'm your queen now.
It's the People's Minister of Information, J.R. Valray, still here with you from BlackNewWorldMedia.com. And I'm here with the writer of the book, Vampires in Oakland, Pharaoh Powell. But he also wrote and produced the movie that is set to drop. What's up, man? How you doing?
Oh, man, everything's great, man. What's going on with you?
Hey, man, people don't know that you're a legend. I gotta drop it here first, man. Hey, this man used to manage The Coup. The legendary rap group, The Coup.
Many, many moons ago.
Yeah, so when y'all see even things like Huey Freeman from the Boondocks, that's based off of people like Boots, you know, from The Coup, this man right here was managing that. So y'all, youngsters, y'all go look that up on YouTube, who The Coup is. Fat Cats, Bigger Fish, taking these.
Kill my landlord.
Yeah, Santa Rita Weekend, all that type of stuff. But, man, tell us a little bit about Vampires in Oakland. What made you come with a Vampire in Oakland movie?
Well, the thing is that I was always fascinated with vampire movies and stuff like that. And I'm also fascinated with patterns and things like, as some people who are out in the streets would say, the hidden hand. That, you know, some people think a lot of what goes on out in the streets is coincidence. But a lot of people can see patterns and trends and say that if it is a coincidence, it's a hell of a coincidence. And if you're into math and patterns and trends and statistics, then you would say, it seems like there's a guiding force behind it.
There's some organization behind it.
So, you know, in the real world, somebody might say, maybe it's a governmental type of thing. So we made it a fantasy type story. You know what I'm saying? You know, instead of COINTELPRO, instead of the government hidden hand, we made it be vampires, which is a parable for parasites.
So why are we going to a clip, man? Can you describe the clip? What we about to watch?
Well, right now we're about to watch some of the. This particular part is an interaction between one of the queens of the vampires and a warlock that she is sort of like a servant of hers. But I don't want to give too much away. But you'll see.
She's feeling the pressure. Just lay low. Go to the address I gave you and reach out to them.
Hey, what's up? This is Pharaoh Powell, and I'm the writer and the producer on the movie Vampire in Oakland. And today we have one of the stars of the movie with us.
Hey y'all, I'm Aji.
And she's a talented actress and entrepreneur here in the Bay Area. So let's get right into it. How long have you been acting and how'd you get started?
Well, I want to say I've been acting all my life. You know, always been a drama queen. But I want to say I really, I took it serious probably maybe 3 years ago. And I started on my first YouTube series, Money and Respect, as the character Deja. And then, you know, I would just get a lot of feedback from, at first, let me say, it was just something to do on the side. So let's just say, yeah, I don't know. It just kind of, it was for me. It just, you know, I felt at home when I was on set or whenever I got sent a new script, I just got excited. You know, I could be into a book, but as soon as my script come, I'm like, okay, time to focus, you know. So it just felt good to go into those characters and be somebody different for once, you know. But then it was kind of hard to get out of those characters when the set was over.
And then from there, you also have a supporting role in the film My Sister's Keeper. Shout out to Ram and Drop.
Yes.
What was it like working on that superhero movie?
So with My Sister's Keeper, that was a totally different like environment, like from, you know, the cast, from, you know, everything, like from really like traveling, going different places, being on call like at a certain time and then being there like literally all day. I'm like, so this is what, you know, really shooting is about. I'm like, okay, I like this though, you know. And then I'm mingling, meeting new friends, and, you know, and just networking. So that was definitely an eye-opener of how I want to, you know, expand my, you know, what can I say, my passion for acting. Like,
Gotcha.
Yeah, like, okay, I want to go far from here.
I feel you. And also, right now we're about to go into a clip of you in the movie Vampire in Oakland. So this is Audrey in Vampire in Oakland. We'll be right back after this.
See ya. Sending her on missions already?
Yeah, if she's gonna be useful to me.
I was just hoping I could tear her head off.
How old are you now?
1,600 years old.
And how many people have you killed?
Thousands. Armies, villages. I done killed all over the world.
And yet you're just as bloodthirsty as ever.
That's what we do. We kill, we conquer, and we rule.
In this modern world, this is how we rule. We rule the humans through stocks, media, and politicians.
That was a clip of Audrey being Lisette in Vampire in Oakland. Now, we don't want to give too much of the movie away, but can you tell us a little bit about your character?
I could tell y'all a little bit about my character, Lisette. Well, for Vampire in Oakland, I want to say that was a little bit different, you know, for me as well. For being, because I'm really, like, not really into vampires and stuff. So when I got asked to, you know, do that role, I was like, okay, I can finally do something different. Like, this is where I'm going to put my talent to work. Like,
and besides your supporting roles on the web series and on My Sister's Keeper and Vampire in Oakland, you also have a movie where you're the star of called
All the Love. And
tell us a little bit about that.
And My Name is Love. So that movie there, I want to say, like, that movie is a bit more, I want to say more of me. You know, like, not to say I had to get out my character a little bit, but it was just something that I could relate to. Like, All the Love, it kind of really brought me back to me going back on my history. Like, I can't wait for y'all to see it because it really it's deep. Like, it's a deep meaning behind the movie. You know, like, all this little stuff that's going on in the movie, you really gonna sit there and think, like, wow. Like, you know, so even after my sets or whatever, you know, I would go home and, you know, I was even, I don't know if you guys remember, but in the movie, I was reading the Malcolm X book, you know, but I was really actually reading the book, like.
Don't give him too much.
Oh, see? Okay, but yeah, but I was really actually reading the book, you know, so I was like really in tune with it. So I'm just like, oh yeah, I gotta go home and find this book, you know. So not even that, it was just like little words here, and I'm like, what that mean? Like, you know, and they was like, oh, this, and I'm like, oh, wow, like, you know, so that movie is like, it just had me thinking, you know, so I want to say not to have favorites, but that one was my favorite one that I shot.
And it's
overall so far.
It's a movie about the influences of COINTELPRO and the subversive things that go on in the community, and it's a little bit of a sci-fi twist to it too, so you should definitely check it out. So we're gonna go into a little commercial break right now, and if you don't have Amazon, please get Amazon and check out Aji in All the Love. You won't be disappointed. It's a really good movie, and we put a lot of work in, and it's really Oakland based. Now we'll be right back after these messages.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Ajane. I'm here to introduce you guys to a sneak peek of my new movie, All the Love. But first, before we get into that, I just want to give a special warm shout out to my mom, my granny, and my two beautiful daughters, Kaylani and Kalia. I want you guys to know that y'all the reason and motivation for it all. So here you go. Hope you guys enjoy it.
What did she say when she called? Not only did she ask me to stay with her when she called me, she told me she was trying to get pregnant by sports dude.
Is that the same that you be down there with that little bad down there?
Yes, it is her. That's her. Same clothes, same outfit. Hotmess.com. Hey, did she tell you she was trying to get pregnant with the turkey baster though? She tell you?
Yeah, she did. She said it worked. She said her friend did it.
It worked.
Yes, by the NFL player.
I got a turkey base for her.
Man, let's talk to that. Oh, hold on, you guys. Let me check on my baby.
Are you asleep? You're not asleep. Mommy needs you to go to sleep. I'm going to be right in the next room, but I promise when you wake up, I'm going to be right here.
Okay, Mommy.
Okay. Can I have hugs?
Mm-hmm.
Aww. I love you.
Me too.
Okay. Let's get under there.
Baby is in this house. Please, my baby is in this house. Please don't kill us. My baby is in this house. Oh my God, my baby. Please, please, my baby is in this house.
Hello? Normally when someone says hello, they state their name and their business.
Who are you?
You came knocking on my door. Who are you? Who are you looking for?
I was looking for Adam.
Well, my dad isn't here right now.
I've worked with him for a long time. Never knew he had a kid.
What is your name, sir? I'll let him know you stopped by.
Just let him know that the agent stopped by.
Agent? Like a life insurance agent?
Something like that.
Look, you being very vague right now, so if you don't excuse me, I gotta go to church.
Yeah, it's me. Did you know that Adam has a child? Yes, I just met her. Serious. All right, I'll be in soon. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome y'all here today. Give yourselves a round of applause. Oh yeah, Education Day. See, there's a thing called the hidden hand. Are y'all aware of the hidden hand? No. You see, we got to be aware of these things. All of these things happening in our community are not by accident. See, the FBI, they got a program called COINTELPRO, and they are intentionally disrupting our community. They have used stolen technology to create an army of super soldiers. They don't want y'all to know that, though. See, these agents, they have been genetically enhanced to be smarter, to be stronger than a natural human, than me and you. They can train them up and then insert them into the community. They look like us. They blend in. And when they get caught, the media says it's black on black crime. They are the ones that's pushing the drugs in our community. They have infiltrated all parts of this community. The music industry, politics, you, me, especially the music industry.
Sound like a conspiracy to me.
See, that's what they want you to think. They want you to be in denial. They want you to say, it's not happening.
I don't believe it.
No, see, that's what your problem is. You don't believe it. But see, we're going to educate you today. You need to be aware of what's going on in your community. It's going to affect you. It's going to affect your children, your children's children, your children's children's children. You need to be aware of what's going on in your community.
Hey, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me. You know, I have business to take care of at home, being that my boyfriend's a drug dealer.
I know, but I'm so happy you made it.
Thank you.
I'm gonna pray for you, and I'm gonna pray for them.
Thank you so much.
All right, take
Thank
care.
you. You
All right?
too. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
It's coming.
Yes.
Looking good.
Thank you, Rochelle. I don't know what the pastor was talking about, but I totally agree with that change in our community. We gotta change.
We will, one day at a time.
Yes.
We gotta do it together.
Thank you, First Lady. God bless you, First Lady. Yes.
Hey. All right, my man. All right. Hey, take care, sister. Hey, honey. How you doing?
Good. So, what is he doing here?
He's a part of the community.
He's the problem in our community as well.
Baby, I know, but we're gonna fix that. All right? I'll see you at home.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
See you later. Drive safe.
Okay.
Let me know when you make it.
Man, get my money, man. I don't care. Just get it.
Thank you for coming, ladies.
Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Good night. God bless you.
Take care.
Bye.
I'm gonna need y'all to come to the
I'm
studio with me.
coming.
Yes,
I'm
thank
coming.
you, thank
Yes.
you. Come. I
Turn
need y'all to
up.
turn me up while I'm laying down these bars.
Yes.
I'm not gonna be able to come to the studio. What? I
We
wish I
turning
could be
up.
there.
You wish?
Yeah, girl, my dad is not finna let me go to no studio. He barely let me come to a community meeting at church. A studio?
What's wrong
How
with
old
your
are you?
religion?
I'm 21.
Okay,
Right.
so
It's time to get out your daddy.
I'm not
something
gonna
you
be
need
able
to jump
go.
out the window.
I'll be there in spirit. I'm not jumping out no window. I'll be there in spirit.
Girl, what your daddy do?
I really don't know.
Well, what about your mama? What's your mama do?
I don't have a mom. It's always been me and my dad.
You don't have a mom? You don't ever ask questions about your mom? We're gonna be investigating.
All right, you guys, there you have it. That was a sneak preview of our movie, All the Love. So what I need you guys to do now is head over to Amazon so you can finish watching the rest of the movie. I would like to say thank you, and I appreciate all our supporters for it all. And there it is. Guys, have a good one.
To be a part of something that's bigger than yourself. You're a revolutionary. And if we die, then we die. But we die on our feet.
She the reason why I fight this fight.
My parents were Panthers, and now I'm here to fight for our people.
What's the smartest way to fight back?
You just can't stop now.
I'm not giving up.
You need to be aware of what's going on in your community.
What do you got for me? Is that the agent?
It's the job.
My daddy told me that some things are just too good to be true.
Hello? What did you say?
He's a genius.
On this one, you can allow survivors.
Who in the wrong city now?
Hey y'all, I'm Aji, and I'm here with our girl Martha. She is our makeup artist and our hairdresser on set, and I am gonna let her introduce herself and her work.
Hi, my name is Martha, as you just said, and I do makeup, hair, and certain things like that. If you're looking for a makeup artist for movies or special effects, I do gun wounds, stab wounds, slithered heads. And you can reach me on Facebook and Instagram. My Facebook is Martha, and my Instagram is Mar_artistry. Thank you.
Yep, so with no further ado, let's get into the clips of her work.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl, Tony Rochelle, and I'm your girl that plays Agent Peterson in our new movie, Vampires in Oakland. Y'all gotta watch this clip from our new movie, Vampires in Oakland. My name is Agent Peterson, and you're under arrest.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy Pharaoh. I'm the writer and the producer of the upcoming film Vampire in Oakland, based on my book, Inner City Gothic. And today we're sitting here with one of the actresses who helped make this possible, the one and only Tony Rochelle.
Hi.
Hey, thank you for coming down.
I'm so happy to be here.
Sure thing. So let's get right into it. Even though you've made quite a name for yourself in acting and modeling in the Bay Area, tell the people who
Thank
you
you.
are and what you do.
Hey, what's up? I'm Tony Rochelle, aka Pretty Tony. Yeah, I'm actress, model, writer, entrepreneur, all of that good stuff.
And in the acting world, you've done theater and you've done movies. What do you prefer?
I like them both. I like acting in the theater because it's authentic, and you only get one chance, and it's like you got it or you don't have it. And then if you don't have it, you have to improv. You got to make sure that the audience don't know that you don't know what's going on. So I think that's very important as an actor to be able to have that skill. And camera, I just love the way I look on camera.
And her modesty is...
No, thank you, Jesus, for this gift. I don't have a lot of gifts, so I have to be grateful for the ones that he has given me. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, so I love the way I look on camera.
Hallelujah.
But I ain't gonna tell you that I'm not the least fan of doing it over and over and over and over again, and trying to remember, did I flip my hair at that time, or did I adjust my shirt? Like, it's pretty difficult, but I love it. I'm not complaining.
For those of you who don't know what she's referring to, when you're on set and you do multiple takes, each take needs to be the same for editing purposes, and that can kind of, even though the final product is smooth, but that can add to the tediousness of the grind. But speaking of the grind, tell us about what it was like for you working on the set, working on this film, Vampire in Oakland.
First of all, I love the fact that I was around my black folks. my black people, my black actors and actresses, and everybody was professional. And it was like, as soon as we got on set, we was already a family. You know what I mean? It was like that. You know how like you in grandma's kitchen and it's like your cousins and all your cousins and y'all eating breakfast or lunch and stuff, and we all around a table playing and that's how it was. But it was professional, and people came to work, and it was a lot of talent on the set.
And that's the thing here at Pharaoh Films. So if you've got a dream of being an actor or an actress and you want to become part of something, at Pharaoh Films, we are one big family.
Thank you so much for chilling with your girl, Tony Rochelle, in the movie Vampires in Oakland. I hope you loved everything that you've seen and that you saw. Now, we want one more favor from you. You got to go check out our other movie, All the Love, at Amazon.com. Until then, we'll see you later.